What's going on, UFam? Raiyuden here. Just want to let you guys know that the next episode of the Outlast playthrough is up on the second channel. Should I just run down the street? Making my way downtown. Woo! Blake, open. This isn't it! What? Oh my god, I don't know where we go! Oh crap, she's right behind me! Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm supposed to push the cart there. I see it. So, let me guess, this game... Oh my god, she broke the fence! And my battery is dying, yeah! I'm gonna die. I cannot breathe, cause Blake has no athletic capability. God, lay off the cigarettes, you freaking...
Jesus, don't you ever quit?
Good question. No, she doesn't care.
Do I not hate those who hate you alone? And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with complete hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, oh God.
If you guys haven't already checked that out, be sure to go check it out. It's probably the scariest episode thus far, and it scared the crap out of me, so I think you guys will enjoy. But enough about that, let's jump into some Legends stuff. So in the comment section of one of my videos, Super Vegito challenged me to use the OG Red Sparking Goku, OG Blue Broly, and the Super Saiyan Bardock, probably because I keep talking about how good Super Saiyan Bardock makes any Super Saiyan unit, and I guess he wanted to put it to the test. As you can see below, I said it's an interesting challenge, but it was a big mistake, especially with this PvP meta. There are so many LOE units, and not to mention the fact this team is a giant piece of shit. Alrighty, here's the first match of the video going up against a future team. Whenever I start this, I like to start it out with the Super Saiyan Bardock because I need the crits. I mean, this team is so dependent on the crits, and without the crits, they're doing nothing. No damage to anybody, so I'm very fortunate that his team didn't have too many green units, because the biggest downfall of this challenge team that you gave me, Super Vegito, is the fact that there are 2 blue units. The amount of golden Friezas I came across, oh my god. I think I played 70 matches for this video. Oh my god, it was so frustrating. Holy crap. You know, you're combining all the laggy matches, all the draws because people kept DCing, and the fact that you cannot make a mistake with this team. You can't afford to make a mistake. So for example, at the beginning, you guys know the initial bit of the fight, I always initiate, but the laggier the match, it's almost like there's a correlation between how laggy the match is and how much better the opponent gets at getting a perfect vanish. So many times I've lost the unit just because at the beginning my opponent got a perfect vanish right away. Now because there are 2 blue units, they almost always start out with the Golden Frieza, and if Golden Frieza gets priority once, it's over. It doesn't matter who you have, they're dead in one combo. So it was pretty difficult, not gonna lie. It was probably the most challenging challenge I've had, honestly. Drove me insane. So many matches where I came so close. Doesn't help that people ran Lord Chilled as well, so these are all Super Saiyan units. I've had numerous matches come down to me either getting paralyzed before dealing the final blow, or my opponent, on me basically doing no damage because Chilled's passive went through, perfect vanishes. It was, oof, this was the worst thing. I never want to do this again. It was a big mistake. I shouldn't. I take back what I said. Super Saiyan Bardock makes 99% of Super Saiyan units really good. The 1% are the old ones that honestly are just too old. They need a buff 100%. So like going back to the match here, I'm so glad I got rid of this future Gohan. He's the only green unit, so I have less to worry about, and there's more wiggle room for me. Now I don't have to worry about my opponent having type advantage all the time. And we're not doing too bad damage here. Brings in his Goku Black. I still have to worry about this guy because, as you guys know, when he swaps out, he takes away Ki. When he takes hits, the guy does additional damage. So I'm very worried here. I can't afford to get hit, so I have to be careful. He's just throwing his Ki Blast and stuff, and of course, Of course, I get hit by the Ki Blast. Dealing some really good damage. Comes in with a Rising Rush. Now, out of all the units I had on this team, Broly was the one I was willing to sack off, mainly because he has such bad Ki Restore. Holy crap, this guy has the worst Ki Restore ever. It's so bad. Doesn't help that this team is basically Marshmallow. Usually when I make teams, sometimes, if I have to have a compromise, sometimes something else makes up for it, if that makes sense. So if I make a team that's a bit of a glass cannon, you have very good offenses to make up for it. If I make a highly defensive team, then, I mean, less of a glass cannon team, then they're incredibly defensive. There's one or the other, but this team is none of them. This team doesn't have either or. This team is not glass. This team is glass cannon with no damage. This is like, this team is poop. Honestly, this team is so bad. Oh my god. It's kind of disappointing to see, considering these were like the OG Sparking units. I'm pretty sure these were the first 2 Sparkings in the game. And it's sad to see him not get any special treatment. Like, you would think that, you know, especially now of all times, that at least the red OG Goku would get a buff or something. I mean, like, the dude is from when he fought Frieza, the yellow Frieza. It seems stupid for him not to get a buff now, or at least have the dude be a boost character for the event. It just seems so dumb. It's just so fitting. Why wouldn't you do it? I don't know, it just seems silly. Here's the second match of the video, going up against a Hybrid Saiyans team. He has 1 green unit, being the future Gohan, and I was, oh my god, I was so happy that it was just 1 green unit. Less to worry about. Now he has his future Trunks here. Now you can see that there's a little bit of lag, and I was so scared that I was just holding it down when I didn't intend to, but in reality we were just lagging so bad that he just was stuck in the animation. My goal is to get rid of the future Trunks as quick as I can, and then save a Rising Rush for the future Gohan. Just gotta get rid of them, and because I have 2 blue units, I'm sure I can handle that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Actually, that's a mistake to assume that. I probably can't, to be honest. These 2 blue units probably can't. Get rid of the future Gohan. Don't want to deal with you. I'll deal with you later. Bring me this future Trunks. I needed to get rid of him. I wasn't finished with him. He's done. Brings in his Gohan. Catch him in the sidestep there. Dealing some decent damage. Now I'm just trying to, like, buy time. I could have Rising Rushed here now that I look back to this video, but I didn't do it. I was too afraid risking the future Gohan coming through and saving him, even though I just chucked him away like a baseball. I would have been fine. I don't want to risk it. Catch him in the sidestep there. Now I'm just waiting for the red Goku to come through so I can Rising Rush this dude. Once I get rid of him, much easier to deal with. So we get rid of him. Now I was so tempted to choose the blue card, but I needed the blue card. I wasn't confident this red Goku would do enough damage. I didn't want to count on the crits, but in the end I got lucky for not choosing the blue card, because that's what he gets in the end. So we take care of the future Gohan, which is quite nice. Don't have to worry about any green units, and with 2 blue units on my team and just 1 Gohan, he's the last dude. So it's not like it's going to be a cakewalk, but he's still, it's a lot easier to deal with this 1 red unit as opposed to 2 blue units facing a friggin' golden Frieza. My god, so many golden Friezas, so many. Now if I had to sack off a blue unit, it's going to be the Broly. It doesn't matter, I'm going to sack him off. So I'm waiting for his Rising Rush to come through, or something, just something to come through, and there it is. You can see I was like quickly tapping in the odd chance that red OG Goku would come through, but didn't work out, so kind of just waiting for him to choose. I'm not really sure why he's taking his time. I'm not sure if he even left, to be honest. Maybe he didn't have any faith in this Rising Rush, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that was longer than 5 seconds. But we guessed correctly with the green card, and in the end, we get to take out the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Get the win there, surprisingly. This is like 2 wins out of 70 games so far, which is quite nice. And then here's the third and final match of the video, going up against the God Key team. Nerf Legends Limited Goku. Unfortunately, they will never nerf a unit. It's just the nature of gacha games. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. The scary thing is the thought that they have to make a unit that one-ups the unit, because that's just the nature of gacha games. They always gotta one-up the previous guy in order to get people to buy stones and crystals and stuff. So if we thought, you know, the movie Broly was bad, Then Super Vegito came and he was pretty bad. And now there's this Legends Limited Goku and he's pretty bad. Oh my god, can you imagine what some of the more stronger units are going to be like? Oof. That's going to be crazy. Can you imagine when we start diving into Super? Oof. That's going to be crazy, you know. UI Goku, holy crap, main ability, what does it do? It gives him like 100% vanish forever. He'll just vanish everything you do. His vanish restore speed plus 250%, so he just has to stand still for a second and he jukes you. Would have been crazy. I don't know, it's gonna be crazy to see what they got coming. Get a nice little perfect vanish there. The one thing that I never get, but my opponents seem to get a million times. Dealing some decent damage, but this is the God Key team. Ugh, it's so frustrating to deal with them because of the infinite amount of green cards. So many green cards. This Goku, like, I don't know, I did probably like a mil in terms of damage on this dude, and he just keeps popping. Look, green card, he just healed. Green card, he just healed. My combo was basically worthless. I did like nothing to him. Here he comes with the Rising Rush, which is not looking good, but honestly, out of everyone to sack off, it's probably going to be the red Super Saiyan Goku, because these two blue units, he has no greens, and we're type advantage over his Whis, so it makes more sense to save the blue units here. So there goes the OG Goku. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Bait out his Vanish, gets super lucky here that he must have pressed to swap out first. Get that. And then I didn't notice that I fainted him, so just back up. You know, don't want to use feint. If I'm going to win, I need to win with the skills here. He gets a perfect vanish there, but he decides to go for a tap attack. He restored his gauge here, so I'm worried that he's going to get me, but get a nice little dodge there. Now, I'm seriously debating on using the Rising Rush, but I'm thinking that his Vegeta is on standby, so I can't just use him right. I can't use it right away. So my thought process is to save it. Save it for a moment where I can't vanish, because if there's one thing I can do with this Rising Rush is I can use it to just dive right through one of his Ki Blasts. I can sort of use it as a pseudo vanish, I suppose. So that's what I was saving it for. It's sort of like a safeguard in case something goes really bad, which it might right now, because as you can see, he took out my my Broly, so I got to deal with 3 units, and I have no vanish. So it's a very good thing for me to have this Rising Rush here. I gotta save it. Thankfully, we have a green card to heal up a little bit, and now I see that he's coming with a Ki Blast. There goes the Rising Rush. So if I used it earlier, I probably would have been screwed in this situation. I'm very lucky that it was his God Goku that came next, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, as opposed to the Whis. But, you know, it would be a lot easier to deal with Whis last than Super Saiyan Blue Goku last. So all we got left is Whis here, and he goes ahead and hits me, which is okay, because now I have my Vanish back. With type advantage over Whis, we'll be okay. Now I had to be careful, you know, a chance to get another Rising Rush, but thankfully he doesn't. Make it seal the match out and get the win here. Interesting challenge. I challenge you guys to do the same. Oh my god, it was the worst. You guys are going to get so frustrated if you try this out. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, peace.